Clemson, they touch Howard's rock. Only if they're ready to go, because if they're not, as Frank Howard himself said, keep your stinking hands off my rock. Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina, home to the Tigers. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with this crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Let's go. From the gun, the running back looking for room. The ball squirts free. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, early in the game, I love when you set the tone and make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. Nice job getting him on the ground, getting your first sack of the day. Listen, they had 3 last week, but they want to continue to build on that number and keep getting it higher, and that's a great start.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Off play action on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Finds a man on the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
To the air on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, it's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. They'll run it from the gun. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Now from inside the red zone. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal! This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You could play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They're trying to get to it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. And that pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Kyle Manor. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Second and short now after that completion. Give to the running back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're bringing heat. He'll pull it down and run. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. To the ground with the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Hand off from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. Oh, it's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unleashes 1.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage because you know that throw is going to be contested with a defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands on the catch.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Great timing by the defense there. Obviously.
First down here for the offense. Power football with the run. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, putting them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll try the run. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. And he is not going to get there as the defense. Offense getting set for 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll go to the ground. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job on the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Pressure coming. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are.
And he's got it inside the 35. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. He'll take it himself. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Io Manor. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. Looking left. He makes a grab. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. 1st and goal for the offense. He's looking to throw. Forced out of the pocket. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking for room, it's Barrow. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They've got the screen set up. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba. They'll line up for a second down play. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They tried to sneak the draw in there. The defense was not fair.
You know, there's an art to selling the draw play, and that one was kind of more paint by numbers. Didn't turn out so well.
And the defense, you could tell.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
I think this quarterback now...
Looking for a productive play on first down. Motion from the offense. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
That is an awesome play up front right there, crashing that play in the backfield. It's funny, you know, you think back to Clemson. Remember when Trevor Lawrence won a national title his true freshman year? It wasn't necessarily about Trevor Lawrence. They won that title because of...
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it left. It's caught. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's going to take off. At the 20, he's got space. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Oh, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The give to the back. Pulled down after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 13. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On the run, it's Barrow. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. On the move. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. He'll run it again. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short. The offense set for a first down play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this game.
He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
It's first and goal as Stanford comes to the line. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Out of the gun, the inside give. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Yeah, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Now on second down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. He's got his man. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Stanford going back to work with another first down. The give from the gun. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead. Late in the 4th quarter, inside of a minute, I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, Stanford.
Okay, ready? Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Stanford! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail meat coffin, great execution by...
The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. but they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect, you talk about our team's a really good team, you want to build on that, you beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulled